Yo, Gary here. I have set up here some of the data from our average person survey. I've got the height in inches. I had to scrub it a little bit because there were some heights that were 5 inches, which is kind of crazy, and somebody had like 510 inches. So again, remember, when you get a set of data, you got to inspect it. So data inspected, cleaned up a little bit, and I have left 333 uh, height numbers here with a mean of 66.66, a standard deviation of 4.44. Wow, look at that. That's kind of interesting, huh? All those repeated digits. Interesting. What I really want to do next is make a box plot based on the 5-number summary. Now, Google Sheets doesn't do this. Excel does a shit job. There's a few tools online. Actually, there's lots of box plot generators online. They all suck in some way. So I'm just going to draw one in here with the drawing tool. Now, when you do a box plot, it has to be on a number line. And I happen to have a number line here on my chart. So what I'm going to do to use that number line and make a drawing of the box plot using those numbers, I'm first going to write those numbers on paper so I can see them. And then here, I'm going to make I'm going to copy the chart to put it in memory. And then, let's see, I'm missing a menu there. I am going to now insert a drawing. And what I'm going to do is draw lines in a minute for the box plot. But again, to know how long the lines should be, I need that scale. So I'm just going to paste in Control V, and it does not need to be linked. What that means is if I change anything in the data, it will update the picture of the chart here. I don't need that. I just need the number line. So I'm going to paste it unlinked. Wham, there it is. Next thing I want to do is crop this. So let's see, where's crop? Right click, maybe crop. There it is. And again, really all I care about is the number line. So I'm just gonna whittle this sucker down. And I want a little of the blue so I can kind of see where the divisions are, but it looks like the decimal points line up with those divisions. So maybe I don't even need the blue there. Just need those numbers. All right, and then enter. Okay, so that's crop. So we're gonna just move this up here and then draw a box plot. Okay, so let's see. First thing I do with a box plot is just mark off my numbers. So my min was 49, so there's 45, there's 50, so 49 is probably about here. Okay, and once you draw a line, you can then change the color. Maybe I want it to be dark blue, and you could make it thicker, and then it'll remember that. All right, where else do we need lines? Min Q1 is 64. 64, so 65 is right at the decimal point. So 64 is about here. Oop, that's not in the right spot. Let's try to move that sucker. Straight around there, I think. That's 65 and that's 60. Yeah, I think it's gonna be about there. 67 is our median. So back to the line tool. 65, 66, 67, probably here. Again, the ruler scale doesn't quite match the number scale I have here. I'm kind of using both as a guide. Q3 is 70. Well, that's nice, right? Straight down from that decimal point, best of my ability. And then 84 was my max. So 80 to 85, 84 is probably about here-ish. Okay, so then the box goes from Q1. Oh, it keeps wanting to grab that point right there. I start from this side. Oh, it just keeps wanting to do that. Okay, Q1 over, we'll fix that in a minute. Q1 to Q3, so here's my box, and then my whisker, stop that, goes about there, and there. So look at that beauty. There's my box plot, right? Min, Q1, median, Q3, max, and then I really don't need that scale anymore. I'm gonna hold on to it for a moment. I'm gonna see if I can tidy this up a little bit. Can I stretch? Oh, it just keeps wanting to touch that. All right, I guess I do need to move this. So let's see. I'm just going to move that out of the way here. So I can make it a little prettier. Hopefully you did better drawing than me. That's not bad. I'm just going to go for it. All right, that can go now. There's my box plot. So now I just want to line it up with my drawing. So I'm going to save and go to my histogram. Save and close. It's going to come in, not quite the right size and position. And I just want to pick it up and move it. And you can put it above or below. And it got a little bit stretched out. So I'm going to have to fix that. So 84 should be there. And this was what, 49 should be about there. And then 64, 67, 70. That looks pretty good. So 70 is like the key thing. And you can put it below, you can put it above, you can put it wherever you want. But the key is, oh, where'd it go? There it is. That these number markings, the min Q1, have to line up in the right spot on the scale here. And that's the hard part. So there's my by hand box plot for this data set. Hope this was helpful.